going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. Today we have a fantasy draft franchise relocation series. We're gonna do all of it here in this. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this series. Just I guess depends on how long you guys enjoy it. But basically, we're gonna do everything fantasy-wise. So we have a fantasy draft. We're relocating the team. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of go crazy with this series. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see in this series. I'm curious to see what you guys want me to do. You know, what cities should I think about relocating to? I know it hasn't really changed, I don't think, in the past like 3-4 years, which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, we'll see what happens in this. And then we're gonna go ahead and do. I don't think I'm gonna use a draft class unless there's already some built. But again, I'm on PC, so I don't think there's any built. It is pretty early on, like the game hasn't actually been officially released. So yeah, I don't know if there's any like draft classes or anything like that available. But like I said, we are doing a fantasy draft. I did decide to pick the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they're probably the most likely to move cities. But again, we just had 2 teams or 3 teams relocate in the last like couple of years, so I don't think we're gonna have a team relocating anytime soon, but you never know. So I did pick the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're gonna go ahead and relocate them, and yeah, let's go ahead and enter the fantasy draft. Now I'm doing something a little bit different with this fantasy draft. I do want to focus more on scouting, getting top picks, kind of like tanking and stuff like that. The number 1 pick was Patrick Mahomes. Wow, we got the number 2 pick. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm kind of bummed we didn't get the number 1 pick because I wish I had Patrick Mahomes. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to pick the top player that I can think of with the most trade value and trade that player for, you know, first, second, hopefully a 3rd round pick. And just then do like 2 or 3 of those, or maybe even 4 of those type players, and get first, 2nd round picks and just stack my picks. So that way I can build a team quickly. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and make my selection here. So these first like 4 or 5 picks, I'm gonna pick young guys who I think will be, who I think have the highest trade value. So like Todd Gurley might have a lot of trade value. Bobby Wagner, I don't think Bobby Wagner will have a lot of trade value. Let's see, draft. Yeah, he's 29. I feel like someone younger, like 27. No, Khalil Mack maybe, but he's 28. Aaron Donald is 28. Like Patrick Mahomes would have been perfect. I don't know who has like the most trade value. Todd Gurley might, but he's a running back, so I don't think that would work. Let's go with I'm gonna trade or pick and then trade probably Khalil Mack. I think I could get a 1st round pick for him. I really hope I can get a 1st round pick for him. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do this several times. So all right, let's see. Make your selection. Christian McCaffrey just went. Antonio Brown is still up there, so we might be able to trade him and get good value. Or Von Miller. How old is Von Miller though? He's 30. Antonio Brown's 31. See, that's why they're still up there. And then offensive line, we won't really get anyone. Okay. Ooh, Drew Brees. I feel like I could possibly get a decent pick for him, but I'm gonna go with Von Miller and trade him. So we're going. Can you imagine having Khalil Mack and Von Miller on the same team? That's actually kind of insane. All right, so let's see. Round 3. Antonio Brown is still up there. I'm sure I could get a solid pick for him, along with Drew Brees. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and grab Antonio Brown. And then, let's see. And then let's see if I can get one more really good type of player here. Let's see. Defense tech, no. AJ Green, we might be able to get a decent pick for him. Devontae Freeman, Joe Mixon, Alshon Jeffrey. What? quarterbacks are available. Big Ben, we might be able to get a decent pick for Ben Roethlisberger. Maybe. I don't think we could really get much though. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna go with AJ Green and trade him and see what I could flip him for. Maybe like I have 2 seconds or 2/3. That's probably the goal. So all right, so there we go. We're good with that. We got 4 really good players. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do. How old are you? You're 30. Honestly, I might just take one more. I'm gonna take Damon Harrison here, and because he's a 95 overall, I can get some good value for him as a defensive tackle too, especially to a team who needs a defensive tackle. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is start to pick young guys. So let's see. I want to sort by age, and then go just grab some young, decent guys. Ooh, Bradley Chubb could be decent. I want to, or you know what? I might do offensive line and just focus, because offensive line, I tend to struggle drafting offensive linemen. So if we went age, and let's see if we can, there was a 72 pretty high. Isaiah Wynn is decent, 73. I just want a good young offensive line that I can kind of rely on. How old are you? You are 25. I don't really want to go younger than, I want to go younger than 25. So I might just pick, Jonah Williams, because he's only 21. He's a 72 overall. So, or I could look at, let's see, oops, available. I can look at, no one at left guard. What about center? No one super good at center. Right guard. Let's see, 70 overall. 70 overall. No. Yeah, it's pretty limited, to be honest. Let's see, age 71. And no one else better. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get, honestly, I don't really see anything. I might just grab the best players under 24 or so. So let's see. Let's go down to, like, how old is Dalvin Cook? He's 24. Okay. Where do we hit the 23-year-olds? Because I'll do like 23 and younger. 24 still. Bradley Chubb can't be. Okay, so he's 23. 23. Who's that? Jabril Peppers. That's pretty good. Quentin Nelson is a left guard, 87 overall. He's 23 years old. Huh. Okay. 23, 24. Okay, so how old is OJ? Okay, so it starts at Marlon Mack, Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson is the highest rated out of all these guys who are 23 and younger. So I'm going to go with him. Okay, so the draft is over. Here is the roster that I have as of right now. We got Mack, Brown, Miller. We got Damon Harrison, AJ Green, and then, so those are all the guys that I'm going to go ahead and trade for our first, second, third round picks. And then from then on are all the guys that I'm keeping. So the best is our left guard, Quentin Nelson, who all of these guys are first, second, or third year players, honestly. So like second year player, third year player, second, our kicker's in his 11th year, but third year, second, rookie, fourth, you know what I mean? So like we're just, it's all mainly rookies, just young guys and whatnot. So I kind of just filled in the roster doing that. And so we're gonna go with our starting quarterback. We're gonna go with Drew Lock. Our starting halfbacks, we're going probably Bryce Love, or yeah, I'll probably start Bryce Love. And then like our receivers, I went ahead and drafted DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, Miles Boykin, who I like these 3 rookies. So I'm pretty excited to have those 3 rookies kind of lead the team, along with Noah Fant as another rookie, and Josh Oliver. So yeah, a lot of rookies. Our left tackle is a rookie. Our left guard is in his 2nd year. James Daniels, our center, is in his 2nd year. Right guard is a rookie. And our right tackle is a rookie. So yeah, not a lot of experience on this team. So that's kind of the plan. Obviously the plan is to be as bad as we can. try to get the first overall pick. Hopefully it's a quarterback, a really good quarterback. If not, we'll wait another year. But we just got to build. So we might even trade down, honestly, in the first round if we don't have, you know, a must get type of player in the draft. Okay, so I went ahead and traded all of our top players that we had, and I got a ton of first round picks. I also traded some of the decent players that we had and was able to get first round picks. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6 first round picks. Essentially got a first round pick for everyone, and then I was able to get 1 extra first round pick for next year, and that's it. I did get an extra 4th, and I got an extra I got 2 extra 5th picks for this year as well. So that's pretty much the whole I got. I mean, 6 first round picks is pretty amazing, and I'm probably gonna flip 3 of those for more first round picks the following year. So yeah, that's the plan with that. And we got 53 players. We are all set, and I will see you guys. Yeah, I think I should have scouting on auto, and then I'll go ahead and scout. I'll really scout in the off season. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. And yeah, I'll see you guys after the season. I just want to show you guys the record that we get. Hopefully we're 0-16, 1-15. Just the last record. We want the #1 overall pick. It's pretty much the goal. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't win a single game in the preseason. So yeah, I'll see you guys after season #1. Okay, so we went 3-13. The Cowboys went 2-14. So technically, I think we have the #2 overall pick. If we have to, I'd be willing to trade up to the #1 overall pick, but I don't think we're going to need to. We'll see. I do need to look into some of the players that are up in this draft class. But to get the 2nd overall pick, we are all good with that. I'm pretty happy with that. So I want to see, let's see, stats. I'm curious to see Drew Lock threw for 3,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 16 picks. Honestly, not bad. Russian, we had Bryce Love run for 710 yards, and then Brown was 745, and Metcalf was 642. So not bad. Fun with 601. So our receiving group is actually pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. But obviously we were probably last in literally everything. I couldn't relocate because our rating was too high. Yeah, we're at a 36. I don't know when we're gonna be able to relocate. I don't know if that's a way, if I could turn that off in any way. Settings, league settings, relocation settings, normal, users only, everyone can relocate. I'm gonna put everyone and see if I'm able to relocate now. I don't know how. No, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Not available. Oh, not available at this time. So there you go. Okay, so I should be able to relocate for next season, which is fine with me. So yeah, I'm fine with that. So yeah, we went 3-13. Let's go ahead and see. I'm curious to see who goes to the Super Bowl. So let me go ahead. Oh, actually, can I scout during these weeks? I don't think so. I'm just gonna sim to Super Bowl. And let's see who made it. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets. One of our players won Rookie of the Year. Who won Rookie of the Year? Will it say in here? Top stories, my stories. Doesn't say. Plenty of rookies. Yeah, Drew Lock won Rookie of the Year. I'm pretty sure. Which, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna keep him or not. But wow, okay, he won Rookie of the Year. And then yeah, so Minnesota and the Jets. I did want to look at who they had. Oops. So let's see. They had. Who did the Vikings have? Vikings. They had Big Ben. Okay. Barkley. All right. Receiving wise, they had Sanu, Devontae Adams, Cook. Defensively, okay, you got Talib in there, Mike Mitchell, Colbert, who led their team in, okay, only 6.5 sacks, but Talib with 6 interceptions. And who else was it? It was the Jets. Okay, who did the Jets have? I'm just curious to see if one of our traded players ended up winning the Super Bowl. So Tom Brady, of course, 4,500 yards. Elliott ran for 1,200. And then receiving wise, Devontae Parker, Benjamin, and wow, okay. And then defensively, let's see, 13 sacks for Clark. So none of the players that we traded won a Super Bowl, as far as I could tell. So that's a good sign. Obviously, I don't know I can't remember what teams we got draft picks from. That's my bad, but we'll be able to find out during the draft to see what picks we got. But yeah, there you go. So we go 3-13. That's the first video. That's the fantasy draft. Again, it's very different, so stick around to see how we build this team, because obviously I did something kind of crazy with trading away all my top like 6 players, or my top 5 players. Because I had 6 first-round picks. So my top 5 players I traded away, and I got first-round picks for all of them, plus more. And now we're gonna kind of just build through the auto-generated rookies. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any tips in the comments below, let me know. And yeah, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and look forward to the relocation video. Obviously the draft, doing all the scouting, and just kind of letting this team grow and see where we can get them. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.